The start of the first term here. North Geelong and Anarchy at the Keith Barclay Oval. Luke Wilson's going to go up in the ruck for the Roos. And umpire throws the ball in the air and he goes up against Govis for North Geelong. The Roos might get it through Wilson. They do. He shuffles the handball out to Dale Peters. Tumbling punt inside 50. So first forward foray for the Roos. Magpie defence under pressure already. Comes out wide. Is that a high tackle and or a mark? I think it was the mark paid.
Both.
And at half back, the Magpies go wide. Look for Schwennison's kick. Was just chopped off. Ball still in dispute. Going to come back towards Walton. They get the one out the back quickly, and that ball went to Lacey. Still on centre wing, mucking around with the footy a bit now. Schwenison gets it away again. They go towards half forward. Elmer comes across. Can't pick it up. Needs some support. Roos under pressure at half back. Can they get the ball free? They did. Still the pressure comes though. They've got the numbers. The handball came out quickly. That came from Gerard. They're on centre wing on the outer side, the Roos, but they can't seem to get it much further than that. Pack develops around the football. They bring the ball back inboard. Peters was going to get the handball, but he went past it. So Magpies with a chance now. Lacey's handball across half back. Oh, terrible kick. And they might be okay though. Balaki gets away. Oh, under pressure though. The don't argue from Watts. He goes with the right foot kick out wide. That was better. And then he found Tom Matheson on centre wing. So he plays on quickly. Goes with a better kick inside 50 this time. And it's good. And taking the mark is Habib. 50 out from goal, goes into the pocket. One hand, not going to get it done. Bo Runnels there. Ball still in dispute in the back pocket for the Roos. They've got the numbers again and they just tumble the punt outside 50 towards centre wing again. Try and tap it on. Might have the numbers coming off half forward. Can they pick it up though? Umpire says it's going to be a push in the back. And Anki will take the free kick just backward of centre wing. No score as yet. 2 minutes played.
We said the ball far side of the ground, little short kick over the top. The mark has been taken there by Watts. So Watts from North Geelong will turn the ball back over and head the ball back in North Geelong's favour. He goes wide, out wide, kick. And the mark has been taken out there. Shawnee Kingall's out there. He's got the ball, goes quickly into the forward line. Runnels comes up and takes the mark. Did he get 5 or 6 goals last week or something?
He did kick 5 of their final 8 goals, yeah. Did you see him play much last week, Runnels?
Yeah, he looked all right, but I'd find it hard to pick him out at night there.
Yeah.
Especially with Sid Jones trying to belt me up for bagging him. I was looking over my shoulder all night.
So Runnels now from outside 50, loads up, goes long, but won't bring it back far enough, and that's the first score of the afternoon. And it's a minor score to North Geelong. They move to 1 solitary point, and Anarchy are yet to score. Nathan Kenyon doing the kicking in duties from the full-back position. Goes out long and wide, and the mark is taken out there. Cockrell, little short tip over the top. Phyllis, a little bit of space. He's got options inside. Got plenty of short options. Not too sure whether he wants to use them just yet, so he decides to play on now. Puts himself under a bit of pressure. Kicks long into the half-forward line. Slug it out the back. Over the back was Ryan from North Geelong. Tried to trap it, does so. Now he needs to get the handball out. There's two players converge on it, and it's going to be a ball up again. Centre wing position. Probably slightly favouring the end of which Anarchy are going. Govers at the 11 kid by the looks of him, Jace. Up against one of the better ones. Wilson gets the ball down. Again, was it pushed in the back? Or yes, it was, says the umpire. And a free kick will go to Gerard. So Gerard from just short of the half-forward line. He goes into that direction now. Goes towards Phyllis. Gets the ball. And he's looking to push the ball back towards the top of the square. Long kick in. Numbers around the contest. We're Anarchy. They couldn't take the mark. Now at ground level, the players converge. And again, we're going to have a ball up, I would think. About 20 metres out from goal.
I reckon he's been in their best 2 of the 3 games anyway, young Govis.
Where was he from?
Oh, I think he's come up through the juniors.
Okay. Ball picked up by Gillett. He tried to force his way through. Umpire says he didn't get through. He's going to come back to the umpire now.
That's what I love to hear. Come up through the juniors. I love hearing that.
So again, Gillett doing the ruck work. Kilsby's down there also. Sluggett tried to come out of the pack with the ball. Watts had it. Thought there was a whistle there, but again.
Netball.
Oh, is it? From right over there.
Netball.
Gee, it sounded clear. So the umpire about to restart play. Similar position.
In the bait.
Yeah. again. This time Gillett gets the ball down again. It's going to be North Geelong this time to clear the ball. They go to the far side of the ground. Walton it is. Picks the ball up. Looks inside. Little short kick. Wasn't good. Mark not taken by Kavanagh. Gerard out the back. Picks it up. Goes back on his left foot. Chips the ball. Nice looking kick. And the mark has been taken out there by Butcher, I think it is. And he will go back and have a shot for goal. Chance here for the Anarchy side. Kick from about 40. Loads up, he goes long and towards goal. Looked pretty nice off the boot.
Oh,
I think it's just the top of the post, I think, and through for a minor score, which will level things up at 1 behind a piece. And we have gone 5.5 minutes first quarter. Butlers Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Brent Schwenneson kicks it in, turns it over. Jeremy Sluggett takes the mark in the forward pocket, wants to bring it back towards. Short little kick. And it was okay. He was on a fairly decent angle there. Sluggett brought it back into Kavanagh, and he's taken the mark and will shoot for goal from 20 out, 45-degree angle. As we said, no breeze to speak of, so conditions perfect. Kavanagh comes in. Geordie does pretty nicely. Kicks the first of the afternoon. So Anarchy go to 1-1-7. They lead North Geelong 1 behind, and that's on the Butlers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 6 played.
Well, I think the good thing about that is they did what Bannockburn did last week. They held it in there for long enough. North Geelong had a couple of chances to get it out, but the way they spread Anarchy, they were able to keep it in their forward line. And in this competition, you keep it in your forward line long enough and the opportunities will arise. But I suppose in the end, the kick out from the point was a shocker, which probably shows us what sort of a game we've got at the moment. It's an absolute terrible game of football, and let's hope it improves, because it's just mistake after mistake. It's a poor game so far.
But you kept saying this would be the best one for the afternoon.
Well, it is. Unfortunately, it's got nothing to compare against. But it'll get better. They're a bit nervy.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. Sorry, Jace. Listen to the comments.
One.
There.
One.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come in when you're supposed to come in.
Govis. Wilson over the top. Hayes runs past the ball again. It's Kavanagh, picks the ball up. Handball at the back. Goes to Gerard. He moves quite well. Ball goes into the half-forward line. Ryan drops the ball. Again, it comes out. Running player coming through is Phyllis from 20 out. He goes bang at goal. And they have their second. So Anarchy now to 2 goals, 1. And they lead North Geelong on 1 solitary behind. 7.5 minutes gone. First quarter, Butlers Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard.
When they kick a goal, I try and find out why they kicked it and the good play they kicked. And it was good getting out the centre, but that was just an absolute shocker of a drop mark that give him the goal. All he has to do is take a nice, easy mark, and there's no goal there. But, gee, he made a terrible, terrible mistake, that boy. But he got to come back into it now and get one back for his side, because that was a shocker.
So back to the middle. Wilson and Govis. Wilson gets it down easily. Rove at the back. Can they pick it up, the Magpies? They can't. Handball chopped off by Walton. He slips over at the crucial stage. Peters. Oh, that's holding the footy.
Yeah,
he had plenty of time to try and get rid of that. He dropped
Yeah.
it. So the back of the pack, they run now through Hayes for North Geelong. They go wide.
Great mark.
Took the mark. Just you can see the divot marks just inside the field of play.
And a
So he
bucket
takes
of
it
sand.
on centre wing. Goes towards half forward. Oh,
that's against him.
indiscriminate. That should be a free kick, I would suspect.
Might have hurt the Anarchy boy too a bit.
Came from Runnels, who just went up and gave the free kick away to Kenyon. So he's on half back. Thought about the short kick to Vickery. Elects to go inside. Dangerous kick, but it's okay. And taking the mark there is Cotter. Knows his ground pretty well. Kavanagh back end of the centre circle.
Is that Braden Cotter?
Yep. Goes out wide. Oh, dangerous. Play on the call, the umpire says. Towards half forward. No mark taken. Off the back of the pack, Gillett. Magpies under pressure. Cross half back. And they pick it up. They can. The umpire says held to. Oh,
No, he's paid a free, I think.
he has. There's only 2 umpires.
Yeah, I just
Central
said
umpires.
myself.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. He's put his arm out to pay the free kick. Now he's going to ball it up.
Yeah, so it's a ball up.
Which it should have been, no? Fair enough.
So nobody really goes at the ruck contest except Govis, who picks it up and goes through centre wing, goes towards half forward. But again, the Anarchy defence Standing firm, they run across half back. They chip the footy towards Gerard, who sat and waited for it. Wilson came at it as well. Pushed off the football by Morton. Ball spills free to Elmer. Tries to get the handball away. Does to Govers. Gets around the Wilson tackle. Back to Morton. Handball back to Balaki. His handball to nobody in particular. Still across centre wing. The Roos. Free kick for a high tackle there. And Walmsley will take the free kick. So on centre wing, Anarchy. Drive it back inside 50. He goes long now. It's a good kick out. No mark taken. Kick off the ground by Kilsby. But only went as far as Ebel. Now the ball comes back to Kilsby at defensive 50. He can't pick it up. Kick off the ground again towards centre wing. Cockrell just couldn't quite get there in time. And the ball came through.
That's down the ground, umpire.
He goes towards Habib, who can't take the mark. Kick off the ground. Inside 50 was okay. Runnels comes out. Couldn't pick it up, though. Matheson gets around on the left, does well. Puts some pressure on. The ball comes into Elmer. Wheels around on the right foot, and he kicks the goal. So Corey Elmer kicks his first of the afternoon. The first for the Magpies. They're 1-1-7. They trail Anarchy 2-1-13. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 11 played.
Well, they got a bit of rhythm going at the time. They made a few mistakes in the centre of the ground. Once they got the ball moving, they had the Anarchy defence in all sorts of trouble, and I think that's what they've got to try and continue to do. Get the ball in quick and give their forwards a chance. But I tell you what, making a lot of mistakes both sides at this stage.
So ball just making its way back, I think. Yes, here it comes.
Quarter time down the road. Sydney Swans 4-6-30, leading Geelong 2-3-15.
It's been a breeze down there.
Surprise, surprise.
What was that score, sorry?
30-15, Sydney's way.
The umpire just about to get the ball back in the middle of the ground.
Got any other GDFL scores?
Keep your eye on the Dragons.
Resi's netball, what do you want?
No, we want the Dragons and the...
oh, yeah, all right.
Settle down.
Chilwell.
The Dragons are won by 10 goals. Settle down.
I forgot the Joey's Footy League was on down the road.
So, back in the middle of the ground we go. Gollis is up over the top. Wilson taps it down. Phyllis had it, and umpire claims he was held. So free kick goes to Phyllis of Anarchy. Delivers the ball out towards the half-forward line. Mark not taken out there. Ground level. Ball picked up and cleared, and they go quickly into their forward line. Coming out and trying to meet with Hills, I think it is, or tried to pick the ball up. Couldn't do so, but again, coming the other way, Anarchy, they're able to turn things over again. Now the umpires awarded a free kick. Which way is it going to go?
Anarchy's
way. And it looks like Jamie Phillips once again. So I think he's not just on range here, I think, just on forward 50.
He's in the Inns-League squad, isn't he?
Yep.
So I don't know how he's been going this year, but today I want him. I think Anarchy need him too, and I want to see an interleague standard performance from him.
Had 22 disposals in last year's interleague game.
Well, he started off pretty well here today, so
Phyllis now from directly in front. Will kick from around 50. Loads up. That's not even going to get close, I think.
Don't play him forward.
No, through for a minor score. Jamie Phyllis and Anarchy now to 2-2. They lead North Geelong 1-1. 13 minutes gone. First quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
So Brent Schwenderson from fullback for the Magpies. Just holding the ball. Called to play on now. Comes into the pocket again. This time it's a better kick. Slugger couldn't chop it off this time. They kick it over the top towards Watts. Came from Balaki, so he takes the mark. Half back. Plays on now on the cricket pitch area and goes long looking for Kilsby. Walmsley against him. Punched away at the back, and that came from Quarrel. And it's out of bounds off hands for a throw-in left half forward for the Roos. So Wilson go up against Kingwell, who's come on for a run in the ruck. Wilson in front, big backhander, gains 25 metres. Nearly fell into the arms of Phyllis. He kicked it off the ground. He might be able to pick it up again. Gerard's there as well. He can't. Phyllis comes in. He can't pick it up at half forward, and the Magpies have got the numbers, or the handball wasn't crash hot. Close to the boundary line. Fisher off a step. Torpedo punt towards Elmer again. Walmsley right there. Morton as well. They can't keep it in. And we'll have a boundary throw-in. Still left half forward.
that bloody netball whistle is loud, isn't it? It's as clear as our umpire's ear.
Yeah. So a throw in. Forward flank. Wilson over the back. Morton roved it, tried to get to Watts, fell into the arms of Fisher. He dropped the footy. The umpire said it was too high, and he'll take a free kick. at half-back. Goes out wide looking for Kingwell, right on the boundary line at half-back. He chips the ball on centre wing. Matheson leads up, takes the mark in front of Vickery. Now he goes towards half-forward. No mark taken by Runnels. Kenyon's handball was okay. Oh, the handball, they turned back over to Matheson. Have to go and work out. Free kick for a hold, said the umpire. So Matheson held on too long. He'll take the free kick at half-forward for North. Goes inside looking for Runnels over his head. And no mark taken either by Mitch White. Ball comes out to Van Ziel. He just threw the ball away. Ruse under pressure again. The handball missed the target. Kenyon, last line of defence. He gets it away. Still under pressure. They come back with a left foot kick. Kingwell. And it's really 3-on-4 for the Magpies. Kingwell gets it. Can run free. Can he? Oh, he drops the footy. That's a good tackle. Butcher put the tackle on. They go out wide, Anarchy. Still not out of trouble, though. Brent Schwenderson gets across there. Handball was okay. Came back to Hills. On centre wing, inside 50. He puts in the car park. Out of bounds on the full. Wow. And it will be a resultant free kick to Anarchy. Just inside 50.
He should have had 3 blokes talking to them saying, kick it, you're hot. And they never even talked to him.
Short little kick. Butcher gets it again. Just inside the field of play at half-back. Goes to centre wing. Off the back of the pack, Gerard. Roved it nicely. Needs to get some support, though. Handballed it away quickly. Comes back towards Sluggett. Holds his ground. Needs some support. Got some from Grace. And the umpire says high. Will be a free kick to Gerard. He kicks it back in. Board. And that's okay. Oh, bit of candy shown there too by Quarrel. Goes long towards Phillips in the goal. Sparrow sits there and goes bang. Thanks for that. Jamie Phillips kicks his second. And the third for Anarchy. They're 3-2-20. They lead North Geelong 1-1-7. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 16.5 played.
Well, again, they moved the ball reasonably well out of defence, but he's the only bloke from Anarchy that's been selected in the interleague side. So you put 2 and 2 together and say he is their best player.
They've got 3.
Have they?
Yeah.
Who else is in there? Oh, Wilson, of course. Yeah,
Wilson and Garrard.
But you would have to say Phyllis is their best player. And I know you don't tag much in this competition, but you've got to stay on a Jamie Phillips because he's going to tear you to pieces if he gets a metre on you. And he had a couple of metres that time. North Geelong are going to be aware of that. They have to be. Because he'll have a field day. He'll kick 6 or 7 if they let him do that all day.
Well, he kicked 5 last time they met while injured. Instead of coming off, Chris Moore put him from the middle into the forward line.
Oh, yeah, but I used to do that every week.
So back in the middle of the ground we go to Ruckman here. Kingwell over the top, knocks the ball down. Watts runs onto it, couldn't take clean possession, but Kingwell follows up nicely, goes into the forward line. It's a nice looking disposal. Runnels couldn't take the mark, goes back on the left boot, swings it back towards goal, and it's got the accuracy and the carry, and it's gone through for his first goal of the afternoon. And that will make it 2-1 now to North Geelong, 3-2 to Anarchy. And we have gone nearly 18 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Well, I think he must have been tricking because it was a shock and drop of a mark and you think he's in trouble. And that's why, because onto the left boot, bang, with a big snapshot. And obviously he's a better kick for goal with a snapshot. That's a beautiful kick for goal. A few raps on him, young Ronald. So, let's hope he lives up to all those predictions.
So back to the middle. Quick reply for the home side. Ruck. Gomes goes up, gets it down. Butcher's having a run on the ruck, is he? It's interesting. Ball towards half forward for Anarchy. Schwenderson Brent gets it wide to Hayes. Takes the mark on centre wing. Can run free. Goes towards Kingwell. Umpire says...
It's out in the full, I can tell you. Oh, he's called it touched. He's called it touched. She's called it touched. But the players in her defence were in her way, but that was out in the full.
So, boundary throw-in. Right half forward for the Magpies. Nobody really goes in the ruck contest. Butcher comes out, drops the footy. The umpire says, he thought about paying it too. Now Hayes gets it anyway for North. Goes towards the pocket. Runnels again. Got a push from White. Umpire says play on. Do you kick it out of bounds on the full? No, said the umpire. And will be a boundary throw-in.
I reckon, Smitty, you would look grouse with hair like that.
You just look grouse with hair.
Thanks very much. I had a clip yesterday morning.
You had a clip too, freshly shorn.
So ball on the half forward line, and it's working hard in there. No, it didn't though, so don't pay for nothing I don't like. Not much you can do to improve this look, grub. with her or without, I wouldn't think. So, as I said, in the half-forward line, Jamie Grace was doing some ruck work. Young Tate was doing some ruck work there in the middle of the ground, I think, before too. It's thrown up now. Wilson's back on the ball. Govis is with him. Ball comes out. Elmer puts boot to ball, goes into the far forward line or into the full forward line. And it's going to be the Anarchy side which bring the ball out. But again, the kick was poor coming out. And the mark has been taken out there by Walton. So I would think he's in range, but he decides to go short. Lead up player. Mark is not taken.
It's got to be a free kick. It's got to be a free kick.
So it's young Runnels again. I suppose he's only young. How old is he?
I don't know, but he got a push and probably the chop of the arms as well. It was definitely a free kick.
So Runnels now will kick from about 45. Left footer, and he's on the far side of the ground.
So he kicked 100 goals for Phillip Island in the Alberton League in 2015.
He steps in now. Well, he's a right footer. He kicks long. He kicks straight, and it's straight through the middle. So he has his second goal of the afternoon, and now the third for North Geelong. They move to 3-1. They trail Anarchy on 3-2. 21 minutes gone, first quarter. Butlers Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, a couple little mistakes. But I've got a couple of questions here.
Very well coached at cricket, he was too, Bo Reynolds.
Was he?
Very well coached.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
The man sitting on the right here.
Tom Matheson, is that the kid when he was a young fella came in the final series and looked $1 million?
Yep.
Van Ziel is the boy from Corio.
Correct.
Yep.
Did he go to Geelong West?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
Geelong West,
Yeah.
Corio twice, and now Anarchy.
I had one more, I think. At the minute.
Back in the middle.
Oh, Tate. Is that Tatey's kid?
It
I
is.
reckon so.
I think
Righto.
so. Gerard from the middle goes wide. Quarrel takes the mark, plays on quickly, kicks it across towards Phyllis. Why wouldn't you? He's kicked 2. She's at 50 out from goal. He's half a show from here. So Jamie Phillips loads up from 50, goes with a kick, slug it, goes across the face of goal. He's got a couple against him. It's off hands and through for one behind. So the Roos go to 3-3-21. Still lead. North 3-1-19. We played nearly 22 in the first term. Brent Schwenderson kicks it in to Balaki in the back pocket, takes the mark, plays on now, goes with the right foot kick long over the head. Well, Quarrel kept his eyes on it and took the mark. Plays on quickly, goes from left half forward towards the top, towards Sluggett, gets a punch away from behind, Pack develops, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. About 40 out from the Anarchy goal. Gilt's going to do the ruck work for Anarchy. Kilsby just back on the ground, going to for North Geelong. Falls over at the crucial stage. Kilsby, ball comes wide. Magpies under pressure. They pick it up. Fisher left it behind. Kick back towards the top of the 10-metre square, but the Magpies have got the numbers. Hills gets there, gets a clearing kick. Quarrel runs back with the flight of the football, plays on, takes a bounce. Don't know why he needed to. He only took 2 steps. Ball goes across half
And then
forward.
buggered it up.
Yeah, and buggered it up. Walton gets the handball out. Fisher, he leaves it behind. Bit of toe poking there. Handball, got it back. Now Walton gets a clearing kick. Vacant half forward position. Vickery, Matheson come across. Comes back towards Wilson. On the up handball to Peters. Off a step. Terrible kick towards centre half forward. Kilsby read it the better. Took the mark at the second occasion. Then got the handball away. And it might have been a bit of a hold there, but the umpire said play on. Ball comes back inboard for the Roos, still in scoring towards Butcher. He gets it back towards Quarrel. Fisher's there as well, on hands and knees. He gets it on the up to Kilsby, wants the clearing kick towards Hayes. Punched away by Walmsley, and it's out of bounds, off hands for a throw in at left half forward for Anarchy. 23 and a half played. Still the Roos, 3-3-21. North, 3-1-19.
So ball on the half forward line. And it's at Anarchy's attacking into the ground. Front, ball is tapped out. Goes back towards the boundary line. Again, Anarchy running the ball through. Phyllis gets hands on it again. Goes to Kavanagh. Kavanagh puts the ball further afield. And the kick goes towards the goal square. Now there's a number of players around that contest. Umpire has no choice but to ball it up. Again, Gillett looking like he's going to do the ruck work down there. Kilsby also down there, so he'll do some work. This time Kilsby taps the ball, going the right way this time. Clearance work. North Geelong, Hills left it behind, goes back and collects it. Needs to get rid of it now on hands and knees. Got the handball away to Swennerson. Again, picked up by Morton. He went back towards Fisher. Fisher at the boundary line, but he is taken over. So we'll have a throw in to take place. Half forward line. Right near the scoreboard here at North Geelong. What's the name of the oval?
Keith Barclay.
Still. They haven't changed. That's good.
Well, it actually has changed.
What is it now?
Well, it was Osborne.
Oh, well,
Now
thank you. Doesn't matter. Kavanagh's picked the ball up. He's gone towards goal. It goes over the top of the players and will run through and hit the behind post, I think. So there's going to be a throw-in to take place beside the behind post. Again, Anarchy deep into attack.
Just speaking of the past greats, these will play for the Ray Priddle Cup, these two clubs.
So the ball is
Oh, Yappa.
Put
Yappa's
down.
old man.
Yap's out here today.
Hey?
Yep, is coming, you reckon?
Yeah?
Yeah, so I've been told. Ball from Kilby, short, still inside 50. Peters comes through. Didn't pick it up the first time, then got the handball away, went to Kavanagh, put it on the boot, goes back towards goal. It looks pretty good,
kick.
and it will no, it's going to bounce inside the field of play. Did it go through?
No, it went through.
Yes, it
No,
has.
it has
It's
gone
been
through.
pushed through
It's a
for a
point.
minor score. So another one to Anarchy. They move now to 3-4, and North Geelong on 3-1, and ticking over 25 and a half minutes first quarter.
Ball comes back in. Schwennerson gets it from Ryan, gives it back to Ryan, runs through half back, goes to centre wing. Smith on a lead. Good mark.
That's a very good mark.
In front of Kenyon on centre wing, takes it. Plays on now, goes towards half forward. Runnels. Oh, tried to work White past the footy. He did, and he gave it away to Matheson on the wrong side. Got the right foot torpedo punt, if you don't mind. Put it in the pocket.
Wow, how good a kick was that under extreme pressure? He nearly got put into the bar area.
See in the league side?
No, Daniel Key is the only one from North Geelong that's been
And
nominated.
he's out injured, so he
Yeah.
may not go.
You kidding me? You put Matheson in, wouldn't you?
Well, none of them are in.
You put Runnels in too, the way he's going. And Habib comes in now, 40 out. Right foot kick. Don't put Mitch in, though. He's missed that one. 3 for 1 behind. You'd have Runnels in the forward pocket, wouldn't you? He's looking pretty lively down there.
I agree. Mind you, they've already got 46 or 47 in
Yeah,
there.
they
so
just added an extra
Don't worry.
forward pocket in
There'll be
Nick
13
Costello.
of those blokes that won't be starters to start with. So kick in. Kenyon comes in. Gets the ball. They run now through White, goes to the outer side, sets Peters a task. Will it sit for him? He picks it up and then gets wrapped up straight away. The ball,
on the ball.
holding the ball, said the umpire. So free kick to North Geelong.
Thought he might have been a little bit unlucky.
Didn't have that much time to get rid of
No,
it.
he
But
didn't.
anyway, Walton gets the free kick, goes to half forward, but turns it over. And they can come back the other way. Anarchy, terrible kick. We might be okay in the end. Third in line, Phyllis made it good. And gives it away by hand to Van Ziel. Long left foot kick. Taravillo, should have taken the mark. And now he's under pressure. He kicks it off the ground. In dispute in the middle. Gerard gets it around. Left foot kick. Now they're out now. The Roos on half forward. And Jamie Grace, 50, 45 and closing. Right foot kick. And he goes towards the square. Is that a push?
Of
The
course
umpire
it's a
said
push.
Yes, it is.
That's a push right in the middle of the back.
Lacey will take the free kick for North Geelong. Goes to the opposite side. Back pocket position, and they break free towards Walton, who's looked lively in the first term. Takes the mark on half back. Switches towards centre wing. It's over the head. And under pressure. Handball comes back inboard. Kenyon to Van Ziel. He's under pressure. He threw it back. And he literally threw it back, said the umpire. So the Magpies will take the free kick. Centre wing on the outer side. 28 played first term. Another chance to possibly get in front for North Geelong.
Hey, would he be hot running out there, this one, with the long sleeves?
Short chip pass.
I think it's 2 jumpers too.
Schwennerson. He tries to drill it. That's Tom Schwennerson. Tries to drill it towards half forward. Walton again. Handball was slick towards Matheson. Ball still at 50 for North Geelong. Oh, look through the middle if you don't mind. That's the way to do it. And that was Habib, I think, wasn't it?
Beautiful piece of football.
And Habib just ran straight through, picked the ball up, kicked it off one step and kicked a goal. So he put his first on the board and they take the lead. North Geelong 4-2-26. And they lead Anarchy 3-4-22. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 29 played.
Well, I think they should take a bit of a leaf out of that kid's book. A lot of them have been fumbling and a bit hesitant and making a few mistakes, and he just ran out at 100 mile an hour, picked it up clean as a whistle and put it straight through the middle. And that's what makes you want to come to the footy, good footy like that. Unfortunately, there hasn't quite been enough of that in the first quarter, but it's starting to lift. The actual tempo of the game has lifted a little bit from early days.
Quarter time at St Albans. The old Red West, 6-2-38, leading St Albans 1 behind. So
They're the Giants now, aren't
they're
they?
the Giants now.
Giants everywhere down here in Geelong.
So Wilson now up against Kingwell. Wilson up over the top. Gerard runs onto it. He dives on top of it, and he's tackled. So umpire, how we see it, says he's dropping the ball. So he's not much prior opportunity grab, but he just did jump on it. That's the only thing that concerned me. But ball out the back, Walmsley able to get the ball away from Elmer. Taravillo arrives, snaps it further to Elmer's advantage. Phyllis is there, putting a bit of pressure on from behind. Again, Elmer worked his way through that contest, taken high. And the umpire's seen that, so Elmer now from outside 50 still. Next kick's important. Hayes has got it. He goes to the boundary, went too close to the boundary, and actually went over the boundary. And the ball is out of bounds to the full, so a free kick to Anarchy.
Not sure if Doggy's overly happy with that one.
Walmsley is the recipient of the free kick. Kenyon is short, so that's where he goes. A little short chip up over the top. So Kenyon now has Butcher further afield, but the siren sounds to end the first quarter here at Keith Barclay Oval. 4-2 North Geelong. They lead Anarchy on 3-4. Goals to this stage of the day, 2 to Runnels and 1 each to Elmer Hanabib. And for the Anarchy side, 2 to Jamie Phillis and 1 to Jordan Kavanagh.
So quarter time, Matchday Live, North Geelong 4-2-26. They lead Anarchy 3-4-22. We will take a break and come back with a second quarter after this on 94.7 The Pulse.
Come with me on a journey back through time with Sweethearts of Yesterday.